Hey there! You're probably at the end of writing your dissertation, right? Congrats! Now it's time to write the abstract. But how do you squeeze your entire research into a few hundred words? Keep watching as we go through the steps with an example. Hi, I'm Jessica from Scribbr, here to help you achieve your academic goals. An abstract is a short and concise summary of a longer work, such as a dissertation or research paper. It's usually around 150 to 300 words. But make sure to check the requirements of your university or journal. Always include the abstract on a separate page before the main text. In a dissertation or thesis, it comes after the title page and acknowledgement, but before the table of contents. In all cases, the abstract is the very last thing you write. It should be a completely independent, self-contained text and not an excerpt copied from a paper or dissertation. Here are 4 things you need to include in your abstract. We'll go over them one by one with an example. Your research problem and objectives. Methods. Key results or arguments. Conclusion. You can start by clearly defining the purpose of your research. What practical or theoretical problem does the research respond to? Or what research question did you aim to answer? You can include some brief context on the social or academic relevance of your topic, but don't go into detailed background information. After identifying the problem, state the objective of your research. Use verbs like investigate, test, analyze, or evaluate to describe exactly what you set out to do. This part of the abstract can be written in the present or past simple tense, but should never refer to the future, as the research is already complete. Next, indicate the research methods that you use to answer a research question. This part should be a straightforward description of what you did in 1 or 2 sentences. It is usually written in the past simple tense as it refers to completed actions. Next, summarize the main research results. This part of the abstract can be in the present or past simple tense. Depending on how long and complex your research is, you may not be able to include all results here. Try to highlight only the most important findings that will allow the reader to understand your conclusions. Finally, state the main conclusions of your research. What is your answer to the problem or question? The reader should finish with a clear understanding of the central point that your research has proved or argued. Conclusions are usually written in the present simple tense. If there are important limitations to your research, for example, related to sample size or methods, you should mention them briefly in the abstract. This allows the reader to accurately access the credibility and generalizability of your research. If your paper will be published, you might have to add a list of keywords at the end of the abstract. These keywords should reference the most important elements of the research to help potential readers find your paper during their own literature searches. Be aware that some publication manuals, such as APA style, have specific formatting requirements for these keywords. Now I'll leave you with a final tip. Proofread and revise. Make sure to check the guidelines and format your work correctly. We have an article on formatting an APA style abstract. It's here. The reader should know exactly what the paper is about after reading the abstract. So before you submit the piece of hard work you've been working on for months, consider using a professional proofreading service to get rid of language errors, check your structure, and improve your academic style. Now it's time to wrap that abstract up and relax. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more academic content every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.